Hey everyone, Kelly here. Welcome back to my kingdom and welcome to my Disney villain tag video. Nobody tagged me for this video, but I saw it going around and I love Halloween and villains, so I wanted to do this tag. So I've got the 13 questions written down here, so let me begin. The first question is, who is your favorite Disney villain and why? My favorite Disney villain is Scar. I think he's my favorite just because I also find him the most evil and the most villainous. I mean, you can't get much more evil than Scar. He kills his own brother Mufasa. He tries to kill his nephew Simba, to take over the Pride Lands, take over Pride Rock, and you just can't get much worse than that. He's manipulative and he's mean. But in saying all that, I just love him. I think he's a great character. I love how Jeremy Irons voices him. I think it fits the character perfectly. And he's just so villainous. I don't know, I just really enjoy Scar. But at the same time, I have a total love-hate relationship with Scar because Mufasa is one of my all-time favorite characters. And obviously we know what he does to Mufasa. So, love-hate relationship, but I definitely think he's my favorite villain. Honorable mentions for me, my second and third favorite villains are Ursula and Gaston. The second question is, what is your favorite Disney villain song? And this question pretty much echoes everything I just said in question one. My favorite villain song is Be Prepared, which Scar sings in The Lion King. It is just the best villain song. It's so catchy, you can't not sing it. I'm always singing it, I'm always listening to it. The whole scene is just so cool as well. You've got all the hyenas watching on and singing along and joining in, and Scar's just at the top. He's the powerful one, he's singing to them all. The song's funny. It's just a great song. And again, echoing from what I said from the first one, my second and third favorite villain songs are Poor Unfortunate Souls by Ursula and Gaston by Gaston. They're both classic songs as well. Number 3 is your favorite Disney Halloween song. My favorite Halloween Disney song is the one that you hear in the parks when the parties are on. I don't know exactly what it's called. It's Halloween? Is that what it's called? I can't find it on Spotify or anything. I know it's on YouTube. But basically it's the one that goes, "It's Halloween, Halloween, everybody." You know that one? Let out a scream. Oh, it's Halloween. It's such a good song. I love that song. Whenever I go into the party, I just love singing it so much. And plus, when I used to work there, I was a park greeter at Magic Kingdom, and I did all the Halloween parties, and I loved when that song came on. I'd just be working and I'd be singing that song. I love it so much. And if I didn't choose that one, it would have to be This Is Halloween from Nightmare Before Christmas. That's also a super catchy song to sing. Number 4 is your favorite villain sidekick. I think I have 2 for this one. I'm sorry, I can't seem to choose one answer for any of these. I love LeFou. Beauty and the Beast is my favorite movie, and I love Gaston, as I said, and LeFou's just adorable. I love how he follows Gaston around. He just loves him. He's always trying to impress him. He talks about how wonderful he is. She's just so cute. I just love LeFou. And similar reason, really, I also love Mr. Smee from Peter Pan. He's just so silly as well. He's always following around Captain Hook, and those two, they're just so similar, and yeah, I just love them both. Number 5 is your favorite Disney monster. I'm not really sure what they mean by favorite Disney monster. Would it be like, I guess, Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas? He would be considered a monster. He's pretty cool. He's got an amazing villain song as well that I didn't say. Chernabog from Fantasia. He's also a pretty amazing villain. Oh, sorry, monster. But if you're talking monster as in Monsters Inc., then Mike Wazowski? I don't know. However you want to interpret that question. Number 6 is your favorite dark ride at Disney. Well, my all-time favorite ride at Disney is Dinosaur in Animal Kingdom. It's not your traditional dark ride, but it's basically a dark ride. You're in the dark, you're going around, there's lights and animatronics and things like that. So I would say that, if I wasn't to say that, then Haunted Mansion, that's one of my other favorite rides. That's kind of more of your classic dark ride. You can't go past the Haunted Mansion. It's just amazing. And I am also obsessed with Mr. Toad's Wild Ride at Disneyland. I didn't know anything about Mr. Toad until I rode that ride, and it's just hilarious. It's just so funny. It's so random and really kind of dark and creepy, like a lot of the Disneyland dark rides are. I found a whole love for Mr. Toad from that ride, and watching Ichabod and Mr. Toad on Disney Plus. But those are my favorite. Those are my favorite Disney dark rides. Number 7 is Haunted Mansion or Haunted Mansion Holiday. And honestly, I love them both so much. They call Haunted Mansion Holiday an overlay, but honestly, I don't see it as an overlay. To me, it's two completely different rides. Like, yes, you're on the same track and everything, but literally it's not an overlay. They do up the entire ride. It is completely different. Everything you see, all the music, everything. So I love them both so much. On my last 2 trips, we went in Halloween season. Halloween and Christmas season. So we had Haunted Mansion Holiday. If I was only going to do like one trip and I had to choose which one, I would probably choose Haunted Mansion, just because it's an absolute classic and one of my favorites. But whenever, because I'm from Australia, whenever we go overseas, we always make sure we do Disneyland and Disney World. So I always hope that it's going to be Haunted Mansion Holiday. Obviously, you have to go in the right season. But I love being able to do Haunted Mansion Holiday at Disneyland and then going over to Disney World and doing the original. So that's my take on that one. Number 8 is pumpkin or regular beignets. I've only ever had regular beignets, so I'm gonna have to go with regular. I do love everything pumpkin spice. However, in Australia, we literally don't have anything pumpkin spice besides Starbucks pumpkin spice lattes. That's all we have. Number 9 is Ghost Galaxy or Classic Space Mountain. I did Ghost Galaxy on one trip, and it was really cool. I love that it was pretty much just pitch black, and you had like some ghost faces going through that you could see. It was really, really cool. But if I had to choose, probably Classic Space Mountain. Like, the music's just so fun as you're like winding around and everything. So probably the classic. Number 10 is your favorite Halloween treat at the parks. I have never actually had any specific Halloween treats that they bring out for the season. Ever, I don't think. Which is really bad because I love my Disney snacks. So I guess for that one, I just have to say the trick-or-treating candy, because that's all I've experienced. Number 11 is who is a Halloween character or villain you wish you could meet at the parks. At the Halloween party at Disneyland, Ursula is in the parade and she looks incredible. It's probably my favorite part of the parade. I'll insert a picture or video here that I took when I saw it. And imagine just being able to get a photo with that. Like, so freaking cool. Number 12 is if you could go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, who would you dress up as? I've been twice before. The first time I went as Goldilocks, and the second time I went as Ariel, and my husband went as Eric. If I were to go again, what would I dress up as? We'd probably do another couple's costume. Something like Jack and Sally would be cool, or any of the princes and princesses, because I love my Disney princesses. What else do I want to dress up as? I don't know. I've always wanted to do a Bernard and Bianca outfit from the Rescuers, or also a Pongo and Perdita outfit from 101 Dalmatians. My husband and I did Lady and the Tramp outfits on our last trip, which is also one we wanted to do. Well, honestly, next time I'd probably like to dress up as one of the villains. Maybe Ursula or Maleficent or the Evil Queen. Something like that would be really cool. And the last question, number 13, is what is your favorite part about going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party? I have so many favorite parts. I love that party. But a big thing for me is the trick-or-treating. Because I don't know if you know, but here in Australia we don't celebrate Halloween. Every year it kind of gets a little bit bigger and there's a few events going around and merchandise and things, but it's not something that we celebrate. I never grew up with it at all. There was no such thing as trick-or-treating here. and I wish there was, because I'm obsessed with Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. I would have absolutely loved to have grown up trick-or-treating and dressing up in costume. I'm also obsessed with dressing up with costumes, and it would have been amazing. So when I go to the parties and I can actually trick-or-treat, I really feel like I'm a kid and I'm getting that experience that I missed out on. I just really love that. And obviously the parade is amazing. I love seeing all the villains, the characters you never get to see. I love that there's characters in the parks that you wouldn't normally meet. Like we got to meet Lotso on our last party. It was so cool. Plus you get the ride overlays as well. The fireworks are amazing. The whole party is just incredible. Well, that's it for this tag video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and hit the big red subscribe button to see some more from me. Also, leave me a comment down below, any of your answers to these questions, or if you want to do this tag video as well, leave me a comment down below and let me know so I can go and watch your video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope to see you in my kingdom again real soon. Bye!